Hey guys, what's up? It's LKFX here today with a tutorial, and the tutorial I'm going to be doing today is how to do this powder effect like this. But I'm going to teach you how to do it on the apps because I've gotten a lot of requests how to do this on apps. So I finally got my screen recorder working, and anyway, let's get right into it. This will be the skin I'm going to be using today, made by Skin OGs, my old skinning account with some other people. So anyway, what you're first going to do is you're going to go mask out your player on superimpose. It's really easy. So you just crop your guy out. Let's see. And then you're gonna crop your guy out again. And this is going to be your foreground image. You then put that on top. You can also mask on Leonardo. I just learned how to do this on superimpose. So either way works. I usually like to turn down the saturation down to 0 and blur radius up to like 13. That really doesn't matter though, because it's just a mask. It just turns out. So anyway, I usually turn on the magnifying glass because that helps me. And then you go to the masking tool brush, and then you select your player. And when you're all done, I've already masked out my player, so I'm just going to do a quick run over like this. And then after you've done that, you're going to invert your mask. Make sure you do that. That's very important. Then everything that you've selected will be this. And then what you do is make sure you do not merge these layers. You go to the share button up here. You go to mask as PNG. Alright, I've already done that, so now let's go down to Leonardo. First thing you're going to do is you're going to add this from the photo library. Then what you do is you put your player down as your bottom layer. Then what you do is you're going to turn this into black and white by going to the black and white grayscale, doing that. And so now that I have that, I'm going to add a new layer, which was my mask PNG that I masked on superimpose, or you can do it in here. And make sure that you do this. Usually in tutorials like this, you're not going to put the mask until later, but this is very important that you put it now. Alright, then what you do is you add another layer. This time it will be an empty layer, I believe. Yeah. And it's going to be a gradient. To put this over here. I'm pretty new to this style, not style, the app Leonardo. So it's going to be. I don't exactly know how to do all of the stuff yet. That does not make any sense, I know. But then after you've got your gradient down, make sure that you put it on multiply. There we go. And so now that I have it on multiply, this is where it's going to take a lot of layers. Make sure the layers are under him. So this will be your top layer, and it's going to stay as your top layer. Okay, then you're going to go to add layer. You're going to choose this effect, and the link should be in the description to my Google Drive. Then what you do is you go to exposure and contrast, turn all three of these all the way up, and then you have your white version. Okay, now that I have that, I'm going to move it over here, make sure it's under him, and then I'm going to duplicate it so that it's duplicated. Duplicate. Not too much. Make sure you don't put too much down. That's a flaw, and it'll look bad if you do that. And so now we're going to duplicate that again. This time around the arms, and make it a bit smaller. Put it over there and duplicate it again. And then I'm going to duplicate it. I think that looks fine. Actually, duplicate it one last time around the other left side of the helmet. Now there we go. I'm all done with my white layer. And so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to I'm not entirely sure how to merge layers yet. Cancel. Alright, then what I'm going to do is I'm going to add another layer. This part's optional, depending which player you do. You're going to go into PixArt and change it. Actually, you don't need to do that. You can. Okay. I'm actually going to duplicate this again and try to get it this time. Go to color vibrance. Hue saturation should do it, but I don't understand why it's not working. I guess they have no idea. Oh, colorize image. What I'm gonna do actually is go into superimpose. Background, which should be this guy here. Foreground. And then once I have that filled up, I'm going to make sure exposure is up here. Merge it. And I'm going to reverse the layers, and I'm going to change that. Okay. Aha. Since my player is on the Michigan State Spartans, not Trojans, I'm going to make it more of a bluish green. That looks good to me. Then I'll do the magic wand tool. I think I've already got it all masked, so I'm going to mask as PNG. Go back into Leonardo with your new layer. I'm going to delete this layer right here, because I don't need it anymore. And then I'm going to add the new layer that we just made. There it is, and make sure it's under him. These ones you're going to make a bit smaller. I'm actually going to change the exposure, make it a bit darker. Okay, that's good. And I'm going to flip it around. Then duplicate it. Duplicate it again. Duplicate it again. Duplicate it again. This time I'm going to go around the arm. And I'll duplicate it one last time around. Actually, I'll do it up here. And I like how that looks. So, I'm all done with the arm. Alright, now what I'm going to do, this is very important, you're going to go to the settings for this guy and go to luminosity. Then what you're going to do, I'm going to add a bit more of this layer. Go make just this. I like that. It looks cool. Actually think I might. Alright, that looks good. And so now what I'm gonna do is I am going to go to color, posterize. I'm entirely sure. Turn it up. Too much is obviously too much. Oh wait, shoot, I'm on the wrong layer. Make sure you're selecting your your player. Go to posterize. Too much is too much. So I'm gonna move it down to maybe about 17, 16 looks good. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to delete this layer right here. And duplicate this layer right here. That looks like, oh crap. Okay, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to add a new layer. That is black. Select it. Move it all the way down. Here. Okay. Move it all the way in front of that layer, and that's good. That looks good to me. And that's really all that you can do for this, and then you can add your watermark, which actually I think I'm gonna turn the opacity down. Alright, and that looks good to me, so I'm going to add my watermark now with one more layer. Dang it, I'm at maximum layers. So I'm going to delete this one. I'm going to add another one. Your watermark. And don't turn the... Yeah, so I hope you enjoyed this video. Make sure to leave a like, drop me a follow on Instagram, and tag me in your post if you tried this style, and I'll rate it. Alright, thanks guys, and I'll see you guys in the next video.
I need 100 black dollars for 100 bands.